So, ladies and gentlemen, I was just about to hit the hay tonight after watching a few more episodes of Season 1 for 24. I'm getting back into that again. But holy shit, man, the news that just dropped is just absolutely shocking. Ray Stevenson, you know him, the man behind Dexter, my favorite Frank Castle in Punisher Warzone. He suddenly passed away a few days ago at the age of 58. Really, really sad news, guys and girls. So I thought I'd break this news to you now just to give you a bit more information. At this time, we don't know how Mr. Stevenson actually passed away, but this article here by The Independent, he appeared in shows like Dexter, as I mentioned, Vikings, and HBO's Rome, which if you pay attention to the end of the video, there's a very fitting thing that Ray talks about that particular show. The actor, also known for starring in films like King Arthur, Punisher Warzone, Marvel's Thor films, and he's due to be in the forthcoming Star Wars spin-off, Ahsoka, so it'll be interesting to see how they treat his character in that. But he died on Sunday, the 21st of May, his publicist confirmed to Variety. A cause of death has not yet been given. Marvel fans will recognize Stevenson from his role as Frank Castle opposite Dominic West and Doug Hutchinson. Stevenson was the third actor to portray Frank Castle, the Punisher, on screen, following the footsteps of Dolph Lundgren and Thomas Jane in 2004. John Bernthal later portrayed the character in Netflix's own take on the character. But I will say as well that out of all the actors that have portrayed Frank Castle, definitely Ray Stevenson was just like the most physically well built. He was comic book accurate Frank, and he just had that marvelous scowl and punching people's heads literally inside out with his big fists of steel. So, you know, and he was just a great actor. Like everything he appeared in, it just wasn't like he was phoning in a performance. I remember him in Dexter, and he was so captivating in that role. He was so good. And it's such a, you know what, this world sucks right now. And then when I hear about people like Frank, see, you see what I mean? Ray Stevenson is so good that you actually think he's Frank Castle. But you know what? I haven't seen King Arthur for the longest time, so I don't remember him playing Dagonet or Dagonet. Don't know how you pronounce that particular word for one of the knights he played at the Round Table. But yeah, I remember him in the Divergent movies. Not a big fan of those films, but obviously watching him in those was great. I still have to get through Black Sails, which was obviously one of the things that Frank appeared in as Blackbeard, and apparently he was awesome in that, the third and fourth seasons. And he played Isaac Serko, the Ukrainian mob member in Dexter. I think that was season 7. It is season 7. It says it right there. And here we go. This person here said he was particularly good in very bland and dull season of Dexter. Pity. Yeah, that's what I mean. Give Ray anything he wanted to. He would light up the screen. It is so shocking. It was nice to see that in one of the last few roles that he played in RRR, even I think the people behind the movie or the director, what shocking news for all of us on the team. Rest in peace, Ray Stevenson. You will stay forever in our hearts, Sir Scott. And if you haven't seen RRR, he is absolutely unrelentingly terrible in that film in terms of the character he plays, not him as an actor. But holy hell, man, he's just so good. He's just so stereotypical in the terms of the baddie he played, but he just embraced it. And yeah, you know what? My condolences. Just go out to his family, the close friends around him. He was just a phenomenal actor. He really was. And you know what, Ray? If you're looking down, my friend, I've got this to watch later on tonight, so I can't wait. I'm just going to have a glass of whiskey, just toast you and all the great legacy of work that you've left me. But, well, not just me, but all the fans as well. But I do want to leave this video today with one of the, somebody who just kind of sees acting for what it is. And for that, Ray will always be grateful. So Ray C. Stevenson, if you don't know, if you haven't heard the news already, he sadly passed away. And on this one, I'll just leave it with this clip right here. So until the next video, folks, take it easy.
What's been your favorite project? I'm curious because you've had so many great roles.
Well,
What's really moved you?
it has to be Rome, really, because that basically that was one of the major periods in my life. It turned my life around. I mean, basically, I found my partner who was my landlady.
That's awesome.
Yeah, the rent went up, and now
awesome.
so now we're there with 3 boys and a rescue puppy, and
free rent.
Yeah, no, the rent went up, but it got me my representation in the States as well, and effectively started my movie career. I mean, it's so much happened because of that one, and I dare I say, learned to get out of my own way in that series. I stopped having a stupid projected view about if I did this, then maybe I could, this thing about actors trying to judge themselves and how they can improve. And it really made me sit down in my own skin and go, you know what, just turn up and do the job. The job's enough.